Well, let's see if uh, anyways, time to play the
This is.
well, this isn't
I repeat, this is Captain Ezri Dax. I'm calling on you at the recommendation of Director Hugh
that was
from the
actually
Borg
kind of
Cooperative. The
clever.
species known as the
They
Chimerans
had
have
the
taken over the
static
Midas Array.
burst to replace
I am
the air.
stationed on the array, but all attempts at first contact and diplomacy have failed. The Chimerans are hostile and have corrupted the array's comms. I repeat, you can count on my support and guidance.
Good. I know. I haven't played this yet, despite the fact that it actually comes out on Tuesday. Yeah, I heard the Chimerans have some weird variant of Borg adaptation that is even weirder than the way Borg adaptation works. Alliance Communications Installation originally deployed by Starfleet. Why specifically Vulcan? Basically, kind of like a subspace. This is interesting because like it has like period writing.
Glad you made it, and relieved. The level of environmental corruption. No time to explain. Clear the system and stay alert. Those beacons are emitting a powerful psionic signal.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's interesting is that the Chimerans apparently have the ability to use psionics with um, the cybernetics.
Screech, squirm. The Genresi feast on the thrill of your despair. Your vessel will be absorbed, devoured, every piece of matter consumed.
I'm playing this on Mac, so these guys just the fact that the ship is called Assist. Kind of looks like a. Well, listen. Seriously. Are they useful? Sometimes. Yes. So here we see that the Chimerans have been basically ripping it apart and turning it into something else. Also, apparently, there's more Chimerans that I have to kill that I haven't killed yet. Why did I not see you when I was here? This one of those things where I just like slowly.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
That's that is.
Midas array sensors indicate you've destroyed a beacon. Keep it up. The array beam is a triquantum pulse wave. It's holding that unstable portal open.
There's more Chimerans here. Duh.
From hull to husk, your vessel will be dissected. No, contorted. No,
Target's shield has failed.
consumed.
Rear shield failing.
Okay, that's an interesting shield. Yeah, obviously.
The array is picking up on an energy spike originating from the multiversal portal.
Notice how there's no materials to harvest here. Only the older storage. This is actually one thing that they did in Champions Online at some point is come up with the idea of these crystalline shard things that only certain story missions had as a harvestable, which admittedly have extremely limited usefulness, but hey, you know what? It gave us missions that
Borg
that
vessel
really-
incoming. Its quantum signature matches our universe, but it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship. Devour, consume.
They sound annoying.
Feasting, stretching, devouring whole.
Yeah, definitely sounds good.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Come on. And by that I mean
Target's
abilities
shield
that
has failed.
cause your speed to fluctuate. Like, oh, I need to move away from here. Oh, wait, there's a little bit. Oh, wait. Speed.
Four shields failing. Right shield's failing.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comms, but I'm not sure how long it'll last. Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system. Well, let's act fast. We need more data on that multiversal... Right, to replicate the conditions that led to the portal's creation.
Well, so far this has not actually been all that interesting.
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That timestamp correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. Scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave. If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that. Hang on. Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature. Brace yourself. Something's coming through. Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated. Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tigan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2. The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you all right?
Hmm. So an alternate universe version of Ezri Dax. Okay,
I'm
sure.
critically outnumbered. Need you to beam down here. And don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers. And I'd never ask you to.
Hmm. I mean, we've seen alternate universe versions of several characters in the story arc already, so it just kind of makes sense that we would also end up with this one. So an alternate universe where Ezri isn't joined because she's using the name Tegan. Ezri Tigan was what she was called before she was joined. Hmm. I have to say the way they formatted this text box is actually quite nice. Dee, 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 dee. Ooh, psionic energy signature detected. Wait, the neural navigation interface uh, is irreparable, but also it hasn't been used in over a year. Wait, hang on a second. 1 year, 5 months, and 78 days. 78 days? Why would that's longer than a month? It doesn't make sense. Also, apparently, it was attempting to send a transmission to my ship. What? Yeah, the a person who was on board the shuttle did in fact get off the shuttle before it exploded, which is probably the reason why it was completely out of control when it exploded because the person who was piloting it was not piloting more. Squishy, squishy. Interestingly dark cutscene. Ready? I'm missing it. Where's my bridge
Good.
officer?
I see you made it aboard. However, your bridge officer is...
Nothing to shoot in this room. I'm looking. Ooh, cute. I think they stole the sound design cues from right out of Hmm. Pretty sure that's an alien hiding. It's like in the cutscene beaming down. I mean, I saw that there was actually an alien in this room hiding somewhere. Wait, hey, look, a hastily piled barricade. Because of course those are going to work. They always work.
Everything all right? The DAC Symbian picked up on a psionic information.
Yep, this is exactly what I was expecting if I was in Force Station Steel. Hmm. Other than having just like random stuff scattered indoors, I can't. Anyway, it's a map. Oh, come on. I saw the map. But there are rooms there. They just don't go anywhere. Apparently don't have. And if I remember from my brief flash of the map, this is a dead end. It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, hey, look, another thing that if this was real life, I could easily just relocate the over. Look, a dead guy. Oh, also he has Chimeran quest.
Vocal interface activated. Chimeran neural processor linked to tricorder matrix. Unit calibrated for Chimeran psionic subspace frequency and localized data acquisition. Neural processor properties. Psionic vocal interface activated. Neural processor command log. Consume. 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 Destroy. Destroy.
No, no, no.
Destroy.
Better left investigated is
Perfect.
absolutely
Perfect.
correct because the fact that,
Perfect.
as Sun Tzu put it, know your enemy.
Vocal interface act.
Psionic equivalent of a Borg neural process. Again, why is there this thing? Because, as we can see, this is supposed to be adorable. This is also very neatly stacked. This doesn't feel like a hastily constructed barricade. This feels like someone just had poor planning and piled boxes in the wrong location. Here's a window. Spooky. Oh no, something's sneaking up on me. What is it? Okay, that was actually a decent jump scare. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. I normally play with shadows off. Apparently, um, certain aspects of the dynamic lighting. Okay, that was. I have dynamic lighting. So here we have a guy affected by the stupid Chimeran stuff that has been stuck in the standing position. Also, I just noticed that I'm not turning my character. I'm just turning the camera, and the light source is following the direction the camera is pointing. And here we obviously have more crew that have been turned with Chimeran. Again, so much Force Station Steelhead. First, they're going to come to life and attack.
Psionic activity is increasing in your location. Caution advised.
Obviously, that interesting. So the actual Chimeran walkers use a different energy type from the. Let's look at Droid Droid Oh wait, no. Walker is the Chimeran equivalent to simulation. You do have to wonder about all of this bio.
You're
Seems
on the right path.
both the
Comms are
Chimerans are
improving.
biotech
Signal
race.
is getting closer. Heads up.
Oh, I know exactly what you
Second
mean,
signal
Kitty
heading
Wolf.
for the
That's the
ship.
reason why I keep making
Stay sharp.
comparisons to Whiteout in Champions Online. Because Whiteout is a mission in Champions Online. We have to fight shape-shifting aliens who took over an Arctic research base. Obviously, it's inspired by the thing. But still, this reminds me of the way that mission is put together. Optional investigate core. Oh, it is. Huh. Well, let's see. There, how's that? Move my mic a little bit. Something station was infected with protomatter. And also sabotaged by Etherian nonsense. Well, this thing sitting on top of it looks like definitely an Etherian piece of stuff. So, is this door open? No, it is. So this it does appear to be a Starfleet issue energy reactor. I'm not sure if this is what it means by core. No, let's see here. P-scan. Sometimes it actually does something. So that way. This thing one I already looked at. Alpha, personal anomaly, the quantum signature, Etherian universe quantum signature, isolate units, accepted, not Starfleet standard. Format. Oh yeah, this is the one I already read. It didn't become unreadable just because of my those are. Okay, let's move on. This is the thing I already. What? I read the console 3 times, and it seemed to tell me the same thing all 3 times. Is it supposed to do that the first time you look at it? Also, these are clearly just numbers. Like, that's just the other side of the wall from the hallway. That looks like a turbo lift shaft or something. These things kind of bother me because of the fact that they seem to be wired into the infrastructure, except they are, they are organic and not, technological and blah blah biodynamics. Okay, something is being applied.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Status.
Pustule goop
Gestating.
slowed. Oh,
Composition.
it gives you a status effect from
Multicellular
standing in the
bioform.
gooey
20%
stuff.
cyber.
Interesting death animation. They kind of like writhe a bit while falling over. And here we have one just sitting on the bench. You gonna do something? Oh, look, he didn't. Wait, something. I think it was around this. Yeah, weird. Shooting it with my weapon.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is strong. You're on.
Hitting it with the flame thing didn't damage it at all. Interesting. I had to actually shoot it with a weapon. Hmm. It's one of those things where I have to wonder just how this would look if it was clean. One thing I've come to realize about a lot of
Environmental risk
maps
level
like
has
this that
increased.
the people that
Caution advised.
design is that a lot of them really do look extremely boring when you take out the corrupted aspects of them. Chimeran Ravener. Ooh. Wonder if shooting the pustules is what I'm is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah. It has 1 of 7, but it didn't go up when I shot those. I guess I'm not supposed to shoot them. Yay. Oh, right. Remember someone mentioned that there was a thing with the TFO where shooting everything isn't the correct approach or something. Oh, right. So if you
Great,
pick up
you
the
made it.
pustules instead of
Over here.
killing them. Okay. Hmm.
Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it. Stand back. No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them.
Mm, mm, mm.
You're... me. Ezri.
Yeah.
Haven't heard
Wait a
that in
second.
a
Hold on.
while.
So
It's
I'm
Operator
supposed to
Z
be
now.
dead,
Has
or
been
just
for
like
years.
lost or something
Well, I'll be damned.
in Ezri
So this
Tigan's
is what's
universe?
on the other side of that portal. Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming?
That symbol that Ezri
Reinforcements?
Tigan's
There's
wearing
nothing but decay on my
is a
side of the fence.
Bajoran logo.
Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Borg. You were allied with the Genresi. Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat. But as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help. Heads up. We've got company. We can't let them take over the array.
We feast on your fear, your futility. Entropy is inevitable.
Inevitable, you say?
I'm not leaving a single
Yes,
one of these
yes.
bastards standing. Not in my universe, and not in this one.
Guys are kind of pushovers. Does have the remodulate mechanic though, but
Don't forget about those Chimeran pustules.
I don't remember them saying anything about what the pustules even are. What I've seen of them though is that it's something kind of like Zerg, whatever, um, that terrain stuff. Zerg. Yeah, I never paid enough attention to Starcraft. Know that the Zerg do this.
It's
like,
good to
thing
see
where
you
they
again.
cover the ground.
I regret accepting help from the Etherians so quickly. I'm sure many... How are you and Admiral Pumarque holding up since our last encounter with the Borg? The Aventine is being practical data, the million Latin question that I happen to... Well, the Genresi were Borg long before they were Trill. In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously. What do you want to know? When our world was one of the last standing against the Borg, desperate times called for desperate measures. And what do you want to know? One of our brightest scientists, an egotistical Nakaj, created a protomatter what do you want to know? The Commission helped track down some of our best symbionts, and by that, I mean symbionts whose former hosts had stood the test of time, fought in what do you want to know? The Symbiosis Commission used a protomatter-based serum on the symbionts that was supposed to heighten their psionic abilities and provide them with biological tools to resist assimilation. Instead, what do you want to know? The Commission used the Tigan family's mining company to facilitate the extraction and stabilizing. What do you want to know? How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a... The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that. As far as I can tell, they're just a horde with... You're right. This might be hard to believe. But fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the tri-quantum beam and close that multiversal and turn off that tricord.
Okay. Well, so that universe had a vaguely similar history to the main universe until we got to the part where the Star Trek Online story starts. Except in that universe, one of the things that was different is that Ezri wasn't a joined Trill. Hmm. Oh wait, the investigate shuttle bay thing is gone now. Didn't immediately
I've
disappear.
managed to locate your bridge office. Your
Oh,
officer
hey, it's
might need
collect
shore leave
questions.
after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier. Don't leave any of those pustules behind. Who knows what they could turn into? Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways.
Symbiosis is inescapable. There is no protection but chaos.
Why is one of them
These
source
parasites are
shape?
beyond hope. They only deal in destruction.
I mean, they already made the thing about insanity, so that would track, I suppose. Oh, that one is Tsinkethi shape. Yeah, we saw that in one of the teaser things. A Tsinkethi shape Chimeran.
There's a storeroom nearby. Call it a shortcut.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Corrupted dirtbag.
Silly Chimerans acting like they think their attacks do damage. Oh, I guess all the questions. Okay, whatever. Forger, that's what the dino was called. Oh,
We've made it.
oops. Analyzed in.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Static. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% spermiform embryo. Properties.
Cybernetic goo. But in the shape.
We're almost there. Stick together, everyone.
Oh. Hi. Stupid Chimeran. I have to say, having a Chimeran waving at you through a crack in the door was a neat idea.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
You must join. Join. And never leave.
I'm not joined now, and I never will be. Request denied, asshole.
See, that's the thing that's interesting is that in that universe, the symbionts are seemingly different. I don't really understand the logic here. Yeah, it is not the weapon you're using.
Operator, look out! Are you all right? I'll be fine. Let's take these vermin out.
Yeah, I'm going to guess Borg.
We have to take
Anyways,
down
back
this
to what
Chimeran so we can get to the beam.
We are ready. We are many. We are all.
You are nothing. You will never know happiness. Or
Chimeran Devourer. That's what that was.
It promise endless. Symbiosis frees the bloated mind.
It left, got out of the way before the thing charged up. That actually tracked the previous one. That was elevation. It only works if the enemy can't move. Chimeran Devour are using the same animations as a Tholian when it's some sort of weird techno-organic creature is actually kind of interesting. Also, it has the same sort of tone attack that Tholian.
That's it. That's all of them. We did it.
Did you, though?
If you send the data we gathered on...
Why is it asking me to choose where to send them? Uh,
I need your help over here. I've...
oh, what is happening to her? The hell? Why does Ezri Tigan have an effect reducing her health like that? Oh, infected, right.
The polarity's been reversed, but something's wrong. This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one option here. Her vitals are deteriorating, and fast.
Despite the fact that I already noticed and did something
Is
about
it? There's no reversing the Chimerans infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation. This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor. That bastard? Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who? Who will come for you? Just, see? End it. Happy to die.
Talking about
Like I
Jadzia,
said,
isn't she?
I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Ezri.
Oh wow, they actually added the thing in the cutscene where you can like see her growing
I know.
goopy globules on her face.
She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal.
A Chimeran unimatrix in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding. This dimension has fallen to the Borg. Is that the Harmony? And another tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet. Long-range sensors indicate the Harmony's weapons platform is dormant. But if you...
I want to load this thing up. So.
The Harmony looks a little different since my last encounter with it. Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony's shields with their psionic beams. We'll need to target the beacons first to get through that shield.
Ripping flesh, bulging body. Consume its matter, consume its mind.
These pustules are emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational system.
Target shields have failed.
Hate pilot maneuvers. Just only push myself out of fire.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Seriously.
Target's shields have failed.
Hang on. The Harmony is teleporting. The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the hive beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
Why such discord? Symbiosis is inevitable.
Shields have failed.
To feel
Symbiosis is inevitable. That's different.
victory. Succumb to us. Feed us.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield failing.
It's at 0. Seriously.
Target the Harmony.
Obviously, it's going to jump a second time because
Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Oh well, actually, I had the phaser up in a.
Rear shield failing. 4 shields failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing.
Heads up. The Harmony is teleporting again.
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Surprised I am not.
Right shields failing.
I mean, I guess this was going to happen when I noticed that the first time it
Let's take those
teleported
beacons out and finish what
was
we started.
at exactly 66%.
Break it, bend it, warp it. To absorb is to ascend.
Ship is under attack.
No order, no command can control us. Every dimension will be consumed.
Target shield has failed. Left shield failing.
I am kind of interested about this ship design they have here.
Rear shield
Looks kind of
failing.
cool.
4 shields failing. Right shields failing.
I mean, obviously I would fly it, but you know, the running joke is that I wouldn't fly anything, especially if it's hideous. Well, I like the green ship so much.
Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed.
Hmm. Okay, so I actually have 2 joined pro characters. So
The shield is down.
one
Time to
Fed,
target the
one
Harmony.
ADF. So I am kind of curious about the drill thing. I was actually planning on doing that, but this run was.
The portal is closing. We need to go to full impulse before your ship gets torn apart by a protomatter shockwave. I'm receiving a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately.
Yeah, I noticed that, Kitty Lois, that I was launching my wing
The
cannons, but
collective
the wing
demands an
cannons were just
audience.
getting
Resistance is futile.
obliterated.
Together, we can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy.
They're afraid. Afraid of the Etherians and the Chimerans.
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection.
That was a fusion cube.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiation. Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if... No. She worked alone. If you could beam her over, Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery. I don't know what... I feel... strange. Meeting yourself, watching yourself die, and being part of that choice. That's harder than... You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect.
Oh yeah. The Borg being like, oh, we want to negotiate a peace. Like, the idea of having Borg ships get terraformed with protomatter and turned into whatever the heck I was just fighting. Yeah, I can see why the Borg would be unhappy.
Thank you
with
again
that.
for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that the Midas Array is secure and free...
Okay. Now I'm going to go tinker with the operator outfit. 'Cause I don't know what that is. How do we have that made? I clearly did not pick that thing up during the mission. Yeah, I just don't want to show it. Let's see here now. Is this a Jira 2? It doesn't do teeth. And on this ship, I currently set it up with the Andorian Kumari interior, which also doesn't have a tailor. Yes, I know. The actual ship I'm flying is a Lethian pilot escort. Yeah, just fly over. Yeah, I'm doing a right-hand turn at warp 12. Yeah. Ew, snow. Yeah. I know there's a tailor somewhere on Bayshore Ground. I don't. Hmm. No. Actually, I can probably. Mm, once you get close and actually, I don't remember if this is a full service social. It might not actually have it, Taylor. Ship selection, ship and shuttle requisition. Doesn't seem to have a ship key. Yeah, I don't actually think it has a Taylor here. Hmm. Vaguely recalled that when they added the Bejor ground map, they made it mostly functional social zone, but yeah, I guess they didn't have like all of the services. I didn't remember which ones they had there. Hmm. Anyways, ah, come on, the game crashed. Why? Yeah. Well, dang. I guess I'm going to end this stream now, and then, because don't really have a whole lot else I can do. Then, yeah. All right. Well, actually, you know what? I- If I can get it in reasonable amount of time. Okay, it's coming back up. Like, it crashed when I was trying to load the DS9 space map, which is kind of weird. If it crashes again. What the hell? Okay, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. I, at the present, can't log in on this character, I guess, because of the fact that it will just crash anytime I try to load the character. I am going to completely kill Star Trek Online in Task Manager and see if that helps. because wow, that was bad. See if it'll give me the option to do like a safe mode login. All right, loading, loading. Oh, hey, it's moving. Last time it didn't get past halfway. If this crashes, I'm wondering if that was related to some sort of new ship thing because the fact that if you look, did fly past one of the Aetherian Harmony ships in DS9 space. Was that related to the crash in some way? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, see what the tailor has with the new outfit. Okay. Let's create. Ensure I don't have any issues with that. Let's see. Uniform. No, currently in jacket tied. Okay, operator outfit shirt. Hmm. Oh, the operator outfit. That's what Ezri Tigan was wearing. Well, I mean, Admiral Kage, in theory, new ships would never cause crashes. However, historically, we have had multiple cases where a new ship getting added to the game would cause the game to crash anytime a player activated its clicky power outside combat. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't happen, but it has happened in the past. Anyways, I will set this. And can't see anything related to it. Just attach. Hmm. Yeah, gotta check both because it's wrist attached items are not always better. Actually, so far I've only seen one thing, and the only other thing I know about it is this set is supposedly named Operator. You know what? The Genesis. Just here. Nope. Oh wait, operator outfit scarf. Why is that in the chest gear category? I would expect that to be in the collar category. Oh, the operator outfit necklace is in the collar category. Hmm. Uh, huh. You know, the operator outfit necklace is something I could see people having as a popular costume choice. Let's see. Shoulder pad left. Anything here? Shoulder pad dual. You don't oh, wait. Operator outfit shoes. Perfect. Come on. Hmm. You know, it's slightly different than any of the boots we had previously, so hey. Okay. If there's operator pants, they're in a different operator outfit belt. Hmm. Off center belt buckle, whatever ending piece that is. It's not kind of wide, but otherwise very normal. Dude. Okay, so pants tie. Let's try pants. Mm, actually, tuck low sounds smart, right? Given the size of the boots. Here we are. Tucked operator. This is interesting because of how asymmetrical they are. Because like this garter pouch thingy here, that's baked into the pants. That's not an attachment. Huh. Interesting. And swapping to that doesn't change this. Although it removes most of the hips attached right options. That's odd. Huh. Okay, that's highly notable. Having this thing on your leg means you aren't allowed to use most of the hips attached right options because you already have an attachment, I guess. It's like here we have the regular assortment of stuff. Although the Borg cable options aren't allowed to be attached to this. Just realize that. It's like the outfit that I was wearing prior to putting this on has the Borg cable stuff all over it. Well, it just won't let me put the Borg cables on these pants. Interesting. It's like this thing here, shoulder pad right. That's the Borg cable thing that I have attached to my arm. Arm attached left and arm attached right. Okay, those do actually have the Borg cables as options. All right. The pants don't. That's weird. Back. Wait. Shouldn't there be a Borg thing on the back later too? Oh. Arm attached right. That does have Borg cables as an option. Otherwise, this. No. Shoulder pad. This also has Borg cables. Shoulder pad dual should have. Yeah, that has Borg cables. Okay. All right. So, that is weird. The pants restrict your options on attachments you can add to them. Huh. I don't think there's anything for that yet. Let's take a makeup. No. Face complexion. No. Yeah, the NPC Aaron McDonald one is still there. I still don't know why it exists. That thing's in there. Let's see. I attach. Yeah, the various Borg Kingdom pop props still there. Yeah, those are just Borg Kingdom stuff. Seven of Mine stuff. Hmm. Yeah, I could actually visualize them having a hairstyle as part of this because of the fact that the con hairstyle does actually come with a costume. Apparently they didn't have a hairstyle. Although I am curious what hairstyle Ezri Tigan actually was wearing. Hmm. Good cover. No. Don't get it. Well, I guess. Yeah, nice. Anyway. Alrighty then. I was actually mostly just doing this stream as a sort of like a way of like recording for a YouTube video, but alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna raid somebody now and then do a different thing later, I guess. All right, see you guys later. Alrighty, well, have fun, guys, and yeah, see you next time.